दिल्ली पुलिस ने तमाम लोगों को, आने वाले लोगों को रोका है। यहाँ पर एक बस लगा दी गई है, अगर कोई कार्यकर्ता आता है तो उसे डिटेन भी किया जाएगा। और आगे की तस्वीर में बताऊं तो यही वो गेट है जिससे थोड़ी देर बाद अरविंद केजरीवाल की तस्वीर नजर आ सकती है, जिसमें वो ईडी की टीम के साथ देख सकते हैं। तमाम तस्वीरें देखिए किस तरीके से पूरे रूट को तैयार किया जा रहा है अगर अरविंद केजरीवाल को इस गेट से लेकर निकलते हैं। लेकिन संभावना इसी गेट की है, ये गेट नंबर 2 है उनकी सोसाइटी का, जहां पर कम से कम ट्रैफिक को रखा गया है, ज्यादा से ज्यादा पुलिस को रखा गया है ताकि उन्हें आसानी से लेकर निकला जा सके। और आप देखिए कि किस तरीके से दिल्ली पुलिस के जवान लगातार रास्ते को खाली करा रहे हैं।
News that we are breaking on our screens right now, Shreya, is an important one. We are now being told that the Aam Aadmi Party, of course, Mr. Kejriwal will be taken to the ED office. That is something that will happen. He'll be produced in court on March 22nd. That is news coming in against standard operating procedure. There will be a medical test that will be conducted. So all that is standard operating procedure. But the point is, will moving the Supreme Court right now really help the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, given the fact that an arrest has already happened? Had the arrest not happened and the Supreme Court would have, interjected and given him protection against the arrest, that was a different matter. But now the arrest has already happened. A different set of rules now apply, which means you will have to go to court. You will have to apply for bail, etc. So maybe approaching the Supreme Court right now may not help the Aam Aadmi Party. We don't know. We'll see how
that's what they've tweeted, Shreya. Atishi and Saurabh Bhardwaj both have tweeted that the Aam Aadmi Party has in fact reached out to the Supreme Court for an urgent hearing tonight itself. So there's no clarity yet on what the Supreme Court has said on the hearing tonight.
In 2 hours that the Aam Aadmi Party has approached the Supreme Court. The first knock got no response. Will the second knock get a response? That is something to be seen. But ladies and gentlemen, for the last 2 months, this has been the speculation, and the Aam Aadmi Party is the one that has been saying it in every press conference, that the Enforcement Directorate is preparing grounds to arrest Arvind Kejriwal, the convener of the Aam Aadmi Party and the Chief Minister of Delhi, one of Prime Minister Modi's fiercest critics. That prediction, ladies and gentlemen, has come through, as it were, and it has come through in a rather dramatic fashion. Was the Aam Aadmi Party expecting a knock at Arvind Kejriwal's residence? Of course they were.
Perhaps they were. Also considering the fact, Shreya,
were they expecting an arrest? I'm not sure about that.
I think they were, because 9 summons have been skipped by the Delhi Chief Minister, and today, after the court said that we cannot stay, that plea on no coercive action being taken against the Chief Minister, I think there was some sort of expectation that perhaps this can happen. This soon? Probably not.
So you already have K. Kavita, who was arrested.
K. Kavita, Sanjay Singh, Manish Sisodia.
So here's the thing: at the ED headquarters, where Arvind Kejriwal will now be taken, Shreya, this is where K. Kavita continues to be present. And one of the things that that the ED will be doing is confronting Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal with K. Kavita, because there have been reports that have said that K. Kavita has told the Enforcement Directorate that she did give 100 crore rupees as bribe to Arvind Kejriwal. Has she said it? We don't know. It's a claim that the ED has made. But now what will happen is, one of the big things that will happen is that the ED will confront these 2 leaders. So you have 4 major leaders, big leaders, Isha. You're joining us from outside Arvind Kejriwal's residence. 4 big leaders now under arrest in the alleged liquor gate scam. First, it was Manish Sisodia, then you had Sanjay Singh, then K. Kavita, and now you have Arvind Kejriwal making history as the first sitting chief minister in the country to be arrested. Isha, can you tell us what you're seeing around you, and when Arvind Kejriwal will actually be taken out of his residence and taken to the ED headquarters, which is not very far away from where Mr. Kejriwal lives actually?
Right, Shreya. Currently, I am at civil lines. In fact, this is the back gate from where the cavalcade of the joint CP of Delhi, Ravinder Yadav, entered. In fact, this is the gate where the convoy of Ravinder Yadav, the joint CP, entered. And after he entered, after that, a few minutes ago, we got to know that Mr. Kejriwal has been arrested. But at the moment, showing you around here, the visuals, several police personnel are present here. In fact, we are being told that this is the gate from where Arvind Kejriwal will be taken out and then further to the Enforcement Directorate headquarters. But showing you around here the visuals as well, several protesters do attempt to come here and the police ends up clashing with them. Very dramatic scenes unfold right now on air. The protesters alleging that they are being manhandled by the Delhi police, but then detentions being taken place by the Delhi police at the moment. In fact, a bus filled with protesters was taken away from here a few seconds ago. The Delhi police has in fact barricaded this area completely. This is the back gate, and this is also where Section 144 has been put in place. We are showing you the live visuals here. Arvind Kejriwal is expected to come out any moment. The Delhi police convoy, several vehicles went inside, which was headed by the Joint CP of Delhi, Ravinder Yadav. Several of them are still inside. Any moment from now, the Chief Minister of Delhi, the first sitting Chief Minister who has been arrested, will be coming out of this gate. Back to you.
So far, Shreya, that's what we know, that the Delhi Chief Minister is still at his residence. He has still not moved from there. But of course, he will be taken to the ED headquarters now that he's been arrested. He's expected to be produced under the special PMLA court tomorrow. And of course, we'll also have to see what the Supreme Court says. All eyes on the Supreme Court plea that Aam Aadmi Party has given for an urgent hearing. Whether or not that happens tonight, we'll have to see. There is still a lot of uncertainty on that. There is no clarity. But the only clarity right now being the fact that the Delhi Chief Minister has now been arrested.
Now, there's been consistent criticism of the PMLA Act. Opposition parties have gone to court over and over again to say that the government of India is misusing the stringent PMLA Act, under which getting bail is very, very tough against opposition leaders. So that has been a consistent criticism of the government and the PMLA Act. That I assume will continue through this evening and tomorrow as well. But for the moment, Shreya, we are seeing a tweet that is coming in from Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. She's put out a tweet in Hindi barely a minute ago, and I'm going to read it out for our viewers. She says, चुनाव के चलते दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री श्री अरविंद केजरीवाल को इस तरह टारगेट करना एकदम गलत और असंवैधानिक है। राजनीति का स्तर इस तरह से गिरेगा, ना प्रधानमंत्री जी को शोभा देता है, ना उनकी सरकार को। आसिफ,